Imagine having a secret so powerful it could change your financial destiny forever. A secret known by one of the richest men on the planet, a man who has defied the odds and amassed a fortune when everyone else said it couldn't be done. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, a name synonymous with wealth, wisdom, and relentless success. But what if I told you that the key to his astronomical success isn't just his sharp mind or his business acumen, but a simple secret that anyone can learn and apply? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes we're going to unveil Warren Buffett's secret to getting rich, especially when the odds are stacked against you. Have you ever felt like the world is working against you? Like no matter how hard you try, financial success seems out of reach? You're not alone. Most people struggle with these very same feelings. But here's the thing, Warren Buffett was once in your shoes and he found a way out. The secret isn't about having a head start or being born into wealth. It's about strategy, mindset, and a few critical actions that anyone can take. Before we dive into this game-changing secret, I want you to think about this quote from Steve Jobs: "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." The world of finance is chaotic, unpredictable, and often seemingly impossible to navigate. But Buffett saw through the chaos and discovered a pattern, a method to the madness. And this method is what propelled him from a young investor with a few $1,000s to one of the richest individuals on the planet. He started with small, calculated steps, making investments that seemed insignificant to others, but were part of a grander strategy. This strategy, when executed correctly, has the potential to transform your financial future. Patience, discipline, and knowledge, three pillars of Buffett's secret. But there's more to it than just these words. There's a specific approach, a mindset, and a set of actions that tie these elements together into a powerful formula for wealth. Are you ready to uncover this secret? Are you prepared to take control of your financial destiny? Type "I want to know the secret" in the comments if you're ready to embark on this journey with us. Let's dive into Warren Buffett's world and discover the secret that could change your life forever. And let's begin. You may learn how to significantly improve your life and financial situation, whether you are 20 years old, 35, or 50 years old, thanks to the wise counsel of one of the richest men in the world, Warren Buffett. It may surprise you to learn that some of his brilliant tips will even force you to take immediate action, as it did for me. Warren Buffett famously said, "You only need to do a few things right in your life if you don't do too many things wrong." The gist of this statement is that you must make wise decisions each and every day, because it is only by doing so that one can significantly improve one's lot in life. And what decisions are worthwhile making today will be covered in more detail later. Using your internal scorecard defines success. This is a principle that Buffett learned from his father. When you set goals for yourself, avoid the trap of evaluating them from the viewpoint of others. Instead, evaluate yourself using your internal scorecard. Buffett has always used this tool to help him stay on track. When you set goals, consider what you stand to gain from achieving them, as well as how satisfied you will be if you start this process. Buffett says that this is the true path to success. A wealth embrace a mentorship network. In the preface to his book Security Analysis, Warren Buffett writes, "Graham changed my life." Buffett has frequently highlighted the value of mentoring in his professional development. For instance, while he was a student at Columbia University, Benjamin Graham, an economist and 20th century investment guru, was his teacher and mentor. And Warren suggests surrounding yourself with friends and co-workers who exhibit better conduct than you do. By doing this, you will be motivated to better yourself by observing those around you and forming relationships with people who may be able to assist you in developing new skills and advancing your career. The secret to a successful career is the other half. In a way, this suggestion is similar to the last one, but it focuses more on the specifics of what you should do with relationships. The research demonstrates that individuals with somewhat sound and trustworthy partners typically have higher levels of professional achievement, income, and work satisfaction. Naturally, this doesn't imply that you should immediately leave the person who is pulling you down or start hunting for the proper spouse. But you should take stock of your surroundings and consider what might be demotivating you in a relationship and how it could be harming your ability to succeed professionally. It's possible that you have the ability to make your loved one a better person, in which case everything you do at work and at home will go in the right way. Warren Buffett's advice is not in vain. Warren Buffett believes that if you think about your actions in this way, they will take on very different forms and meanings. He also believes that anyone seeking financial freedom should stay true to their values, even in the most trying and stressful situations. Marrying the right person who shares your personality will change your life significantly. Protect your reputation at all costs. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to destroy it. Buffett advises individuals to consider every decision they make, because if they do so, they will be able to maintain control over their behavior, reputation, and status as a respected individual, business partner, or colleague. Sometimes the wait is worthwhile. An additional excellent suggestion that goes well with the subject of reputation protection, this advice was offered to Warren Buffett more than 40 years ago by former Capital City media boss Tom Murphy. Here's what Murphy told Buffett. The billionaire says he shares it with others and has long regarded it as some of the greatest advice he has ever gotten. Warren, there are 10 scenarios in which you can send him to hell tomorrow. The best course of action is frequently to remain silent. If you don't hold back when you become angry, you'll probably say or do something you'll later regret. Sadly, you can't take back what you say. According to the millionaire, you should ignore the possibility that you could lose a chance and go on. However, if the following morning you still feel the same way, speak up instead of acting out of rage. The billionaire isn't advocating that you shouldn't express your emotions. Rather, Buffett suggests that you take a moment to process your sentiments. You'll be able to think more clearly and make better judgments if you do this. You may think that writing your obituary is a somewhat unpleasant assignment, but Warren Buffett is confident that it will inspire you to take action. Write a text that is devoted to you and describes how you want your life to be remembered when you pass away. This is the moment to start living up to your obituary, so carefully consider what will be your actual final words. Buffett points out that time is the most valuable resource we have and that it cannot be replenished. The millionaire is certain that reading your obituary on a regular basis will open your eyes to many things. If you find that you've made a mistake in life, go back and read the paragraph again. Discover the significance. Buffett famously stated that people who pursue their passions in business find the greatest success. Create a goal to identify your favorite activity, a craft you devote yourself to completely, or a favorite business that gives you a reason to wake up in the morning. Find meaning in what you do, or locate a business where you can all work together. Discover meaning. You must believe that your job matters and that your contribution is having an impact on the world in order to be completely engaged and happy. The greatest test of how you spend your life is whether or not you are liked by everyone. Warren Buffett once observed, "I know a lot of people who have a lot of money, throw big dinner parties, and have hospital wards named after them, but the truth is nobody in the world likes them." Choose your favorite thing to ardently adore at work and at home. Surround yourself with the best, cherish every moment of life, strive for new heights, and begin to live a prosperous life. WebwisePad's platform can be useful, but through this service, anybody can begin investing in potential businesses at the private round stage and under special circumstances similar to those for venture capital funds, which are not accessible to regular investors. The greatest distinction between WebwisePad and other such platforms, the ease with which investors can participate in private rounds to securely store cryptocurrencies within the increasingly popular Telegram Messenger. All it takes is a few clicks on the Webwise Telegram wallet. Additionally, WebwisePad offers a unique opportunity to invest in primary wallet offerings at the private round stage. The strength of this offering is the transparency of the investment process and the security of the investments themselves. In March, the platform hosted the first closed sale of the Plan of Finance project, which was completed in less than a day. And the platform independently searches and selects the best startups. It has partnerships and discussions with dozens of venture funds. We just need to understand the mechanics of investing. And the renowned project with strong investees and partnerships has been chosen for the next auction. Additionally, you can take part in a contest on the Z platform where you may split a $4,000 prize pool by performing easy tasks. The world's most renowned media outlets have already discussed online SmartPad, and you can learn more by clicking the links in the description. Not insignificantly, hundreds of millions of individuals have benefited from Warren Buffett's financial counsel. Even though he is 93 years old and has witnessed hundreds, if not thousands, of various financial circumstances throughout his life, one thing is certain: Warren Buffett remains one of the world's 10 richest individuals, and he understands how to become the man he is today. If you follow these 5 habits, you will avoid financial ruin, but if you break them, you will become wealthy. Not having a budget is the first poor habit. Without a budget, it can be difficult to set financial objectives and make wise decisions about how to spend your money. A budget, on the other hand, is a financial plan that details your income and spending. If you make a goal today to establish and keep up your finances, it is simple to overspend and accumulate debt. According to Buffett, you will start to significantly increase your wealth with a budget. First and foremost, a budget helps you comprehend your financial condition by keeping track of your income and spending. One may easily track where their money is going and find places where they can make savings. A budget is the cornerstone for reaching financial objectives. And by defining them and allocating the necessary funds, you can make substantial progress toward goals like debt repayment or saving for a down payment on a house. And in addition, by putting spending caps in your budget and adhering to it, you can prevent overspending and the associated financial issues. Most importantly, by regularly reviewing your budget, monitoring it, and making adjustments as needed, you will be able to determine whether you are on the right track to reaching your financial objectives. And the following: unwell rewarding your neighbors or keeping up with the Joneses is a financial habit. Second, competing with others financially leads to several major problems. First, it results in overspending in debt because by trying to keep up with others, all of your real spending will go to waste because you will be spending more and more money, which will eventually lead to debt. Second, such competition puts your personal financial goals on the back burner because when you think about the welfare of others, you will constantly feel the need to buy the newest products or use expensive services to keep up with colleagues and acquaintances. For example, Warren Buffett himself still lives in a house that he bought in 1958 for $31,000. And Buffett claims that considering others' financial status and lifestyle leads to great financial difficulties, because it's crucial to choose your own extraordinary financial route, as feeling like you have to keep up with others negatively impacts your mental health. In this way, according to Warren Buffett, you can concentrate on your financial priorities and goals while living within your means, which will eventually result in greater financial security and stability. As demonstrated in the video, if you want to achieve total financial freedom, let's see how many of us there are and inspire one another to achieve even greater success. Having no emergency savings is another bad habit that might cause you to become bankrupt. Asserts Warren Buffett, an emergency fund is a savings account designated for unforeseen costs. It is a crucial component of any financial strategy, serving as a safety net in case of unforeseen circumstances, such as an abrupt job loss or health issues. According to Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway usually has a sizable financial reserve on hand for unexpected expenses. Most significantly, while developing a reserve fund, having an emergency fund helps weather financial storms and helps people avoid debt. It also offers financial security and peace of mind for unforeseen bills. And Buffett offers heeding a few crucial guidelines. Establish a target for the fund, decide how much you want to put in it, and make plans to deduct specific amounts in order to meet that target. To make saving simpler and more reliable, you don't have to save a lot of money all at once. Instead, start small and add to your savings over time. You should also think about setting up recurring transfers to an emergency fund. Always try to find methods to save costs and save money for an emergency fund. Above all, exercise patience. Establishing a fund requires time, but it is worthwhile for your personal security. Financial prosperity and mental tranquility. Warren Buffett views impulse buying as one of the worst habits, despite the fact that it is highly tempting and frequently results in financial difficulties. And however, avoiding impulse buying has many benefits for personal finance, as it keeps the majority of your money in your wallet. Buying impulsively exposes you to overspending and debt, as you spend more money than you can afford and fail to consider your financial goals, which may prevent you from achieving them. Additionally, such purchases are frequently disappointing over time, as you will regret them when you realize they weren't necessary or didn't reflect your financial goals. But to restrain impulsive purchases, heed Buffett's counsel, take a step back and consider if this is the best financial move. If you have these ideas before bed, you're more likely to decide against making the purchase when you make your budget the next morning. But put these kinds of costs first, so you may let yourself to incur them while maintaining the ability to set spending caps. Create a shopping list before you visit the store. This is another good strategy to stop yourself from splurging. Attempt to avoid shopping while you're feeling very emotional, as this may impair your judgment and increase the likelihood of making rash purchases. Another equally critical factor is not having a financial strategy. Habit to break a financial plan, according to Warren Buffett, is a roadmap that details your goals and the actions you'll take to become financially successful without making any progress in that direction. It is possible to impede financial independence. When Warren Buffett was younger, his financial plan was to become a millionaire by the age of 30, and it succeeded. Making a financial plan gives you a clear understanding of your actual financial situation. You can look at all of your assets, debts, and income and expenses. You can also decide what you want to achieve and set specific goals. Together, we will create a strategy that will enable you to prioritize your financial objectives and keep on track. You will also be able to specify the precise actions you need to take to reach your financial goals, such as savings and investing techniques. You'll be motivated to achieve even more if you make decisions only based on facts and figures and keep a regular log of your progress. All of this is achievable with a financial plan that will accelerate your goal achieving. For those who are unfamiliar with compound interest, let me explain. It is the process of earning interest on both the principal amount invested and the interest that has already been earned. As a seasoned investor, Buffett likely knows what he means when he says that even the smallest amount of money, given enough time to grow, even at a negligible annual percentage, will eventually turn into a respectable amount of money. This is Buffett's way of emphasizing the enormous impact that compound interest can have on your wealth. Stay debt-free. If Warren Buffett could impart one piece of advice to the world, it would be to avoid debt. The modern world is full of enticing loan and installment offers, and having extra money in your pocket always boosts your confidence in the future, at least initially. But when it comes time to pay off that debt, you'll be glad you did. Here are some practical suggestions from Buffett to help you quit being in debt. Get your finances in order. If you are already in debt, figure out how much you owe friends and family, as well as how much you need to set aside to pay off the loan. Then set a goal to pay off all of your debts within a specific time frame. Soberly evaluate your options while learning to differentiate your true needs from those imposed by aggressive advertising. Before making a purchase, consider the importance of the item and consider whether it can wait to be made later or if it can be replaced at a lower cost. And probably most importantly, decide to stop borrowing or lending right now. When you have done so, remember that this is the last time you will ever need to do so. And be wary of scams that promise rapid riches. Warren Buffett advises always taking the long view when it comes to investing, looking into the distance and analyzing what will happen in 1, 2, or even 7 years. The renowned billionaire knows from personal experience that trying to get rich quickly is one of the 2 most common financial mistakes. And Buffett knows that while it's simple to get wealthy gradually, it's typically difficult and hazardous to become wealthy rapidly. For this reason, the billionaire is extremely wary of using contemporary financial instruments like cryptocurrencies and never makes investments in fields in which he has a thorough understanding of accounting concepts. This advice may seem too difficult to understand and even more so to put into practice, but trust me when I say that accounting is the reason Warren Buffett and all of his company Berkshire Hathaway's investors have been able to make millions and billions. They understand how to evaluate companies and determine which ones are most likely to be profitable long-term investments. First, they should understand that accounting can be learned for free and that they shouldn't break into the first courses at exorbitant prices. There is enough information on the internet both for beginners and for those who understand some accounting principles. The main thing is the desire and understanding of the importance that this information will bring you when you are sure of the opportunity. Take full advantage of it once you are fully convinced of the reliability of the tool for enrichment, having understood its financial details, figures, and data, that is, having decided that you should take advantage of this opportunity to get rich. Use it to the maximum. For example, almost half of Warren Buffett's investment funds are invested in Apple. Shares of the tech giant were first bought by the businessman in 2016, and since then this process has continued from time to time. As Buffett missed out on such a purchase? Undoubtedly not, but everything was thoroughly analyzed before committing. However, remember that you should not put all your money in one place. Diversifying your portfolio, i.e. investing in different sources of profit, will help minimize the risk of losing money. Devoted yourself to personal growth. Business people frequently emphasize the value of improving one's body and mind. If you want to be strong and energetic for the rest of your life, you must constantly work on improving yourself. This requires a desire to change and a plan to keep making changes every day. It is a difficult endeavor to stay motivated and on track. Consider the following inquiries for yourself. What matters to me is what I want to do in life to improve my spiritual well-being. What changes must I make in order to accomplish these objectives? What steps should I take to maintain my physical and mental well-being? Choose one or more important questions that will spur you on to action. Time is our most valuable resource, therefore make the most of it, as Warren Buffett once said. It might be squandered or utilized to your benefit. Manage your schedule well and attempt to use any additional time you have for studying. Acquire experience and new abilities to, in essence, expand your opportunities. Avoid lounging around watching TV. Here's how to make better use of your time. Create a to-do list for each day and budget the amount of time you will spend on each item so you can track how much time you have left and use it wisely on things that will advance your career and personal growth. Maintain the flow of money since it has energy and can sense your attitude toward it. This may sound like science fiction, but believe me when I say that Warren Buffett knows what he's talking about. If you spend money on frivolous things, you will receive large amounts of money. Being cheap doesn't count either. Instead, separate your income and spend it on worthwhile activities, investing with interest, saving money for significant purchases, and donating to charitable organizations. This will keep the money flowing and bring you more substantial amounts. Take a nice nap on your journey to the top. You need to relax. Don't forget to get a full 7, 8, or maybe 9 hours of sleep at RS. If you can schedule naps throughout the day, that's also a good idea, according to scientists. A little afternoon snooze, according to studies, provides a lot of health advantages. Sleep experts say that this kind of behavior promotes general brain health, enhances memory and focus, and even halts the onset of a deadly illness. Shift your perspective. A lot of us were raised to think that wealth is deplorable, unreal, and humiliating. The idea that having a lot of money is bad and dangerous is literally hammered into the head of a child, as well as an adult parent in the immediate environment. Buffett says that if you want to increase your own income, you need to work a lot of independent work. You might actually think that you can't make a lot of money, that wealth is only available to a select few. Even if you were born into a wealthy family, believe me, these psychological blocks can be more serious than the difficulty of discovering your passion, so try to fight them and deactivate them. Keep in mind two important terms. Perhaps there is one more thing that Warren Buffett has done throughout the years. Living frugally and cutting back on unnecessary expenses will allow you to devote more resources to investments and financial goals. For example, Buffett still drives a 24 Cadillac XTS that he has owned for about a decade. While he probably owns other properties as well, his primary residence is the Omaha house he purchased over 65 years ago. Living modestly is undoubtedly about Warren Buffett. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. I can get rich in the comments section. By doing this, you will solidify an already initiated process in your mind, alerting you to the fact that action is necessary and that you will soon be able to achieve new heights. This is the money. Subscribe to the channel to win money. And there you have it, Warren Buffett's secret to getting rich, even when the odds are against you. Remember, it's not about how much money you start with, but about the strategy, mindset, and actions you take. As Warren Buffett himself said, the more you learn, the more you earn. Knowledge is power in the financial world. And never forget the wise words of Benjamin Franklin: an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Now, as you embark on your financial journey, stay focused, stay disciplined, and always keep learning. The path to wealth is paved with persistence and smart decisions. You've taken the first step by uncovering this powerful secret. If you found this video valuable, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights and strategies to build your wealth. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're ready to take control of your financial future, type "I must be rich" in the comments below. Share your thoughts and let us know how you'll apply these principles in your life. Don't stop here. Continue your journey to financial freedom by watching our next video right here in the top right corner. It's packed with more tips and strategies to help you navigate the world of finance and avoid common pitfalls. Remember, wealth is not just about accumulating money, but understanding and mastering the principles behind it. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay determined. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.